The new engine! Thomas was puffing to the harbor. He was told he had a special job to do over the next few days. He arrived at the harbor in record time. He was confused. There was nothing around him. Then Thomas was shocked at what he saw. A small steam engine was puffing into the harbor towards him. He stopped when he saw Thomas. "Who are you?" asked Thomas. The small engine paused for a second. "I'm the new engine," he said nervously. "I was told I was meeting an engine named Thomas. He's supposed to teach me what I'm supposed to do on the island." Thomas was excited. "Then you found the right engine," he said cheerfully. "What's your name?" "I'm 13, he said sheepily. "No, silly, that's your number on your cab. See, mine is number 1, but I'm not called 1, Thomas said with a smile. "That's the name they gave me," 13 said. "Well, it's a unique name, but that makes you a very special engine," Thomas said. "You ready for your first lesson?" 13 smiled. "Yes, Mr. Thomas, I am." Thomas set up the troublesome trucks on 2 different sidings. "For your first lesson, shunting. It is important that the trucks get shunted into one row so they can clear up the lines and are ready to be used for the next job. I need you to shunt these into the left line with the middle line needing to be condensed," Thomas ordered excitedly. 13 was excited, but he wanted to impress Thomas. Stanley arrived bringing workmen to the harbor. "Hello, Thomas," Stanley said. "I see we have a fresh and new engine here on Sodor." "Yes, we do," he replied excitedly. "Stanley, meet 13. "Nice to meet you, 13. I'm Stanley. You'll see me working the Brendan branch line normally," Stanley said excitedly. "Don't forget about your quarry delivery today, Thomas," Stanley stated. He then puffed away to work his branch line. "May I help you with that job, Thomas?" 13 asked excitedly. "Maybe you can, but first you need to shunt these trucks as fast as possible to earn that right," Thomas teased. "I'll give you 2 minutes to shunt them. You do that and I'll let you join me today." "You're on, Thomas," 13 said. He then backed up to begin shunting. He biffed the trucks hard and shunted the first row. Wheel turn by wheel turn, 13 puffed backwards with the line of trucks. He then took them to the left siding. "13 then backed up to the middle line again. He shunted the trucks backwards, condensing the middle siding and finishing the lesson swiftly. "I did it!" he said excitedly. "Yes, you did," Thomas puffed proudly. "Come on, we must get to the quarry fast." Thomas and 13 puffed towards the quarry. They were laughing the entire journey. 13 was taking in the sights of the island, never seeing something so beautiful before. Thomas and 13 arrived at the quarry. Mavis was there to meet them. "Hello, Thomas. I see you brought a new friend. I'm Mavis," she said cheerfully. It's nice to meet you. I'm excited to be meeting a diesel engine," 13 said cheerfully. "Mavis is one of the best diesel engines I know," Thomas said. "Unlike most diesels, she actually likes steam engines." Are diesel engines normally bad?" 13 asked worried. "Some of them are," Mavis replied. A once rogue diesel and his crew took over the island until Thomas and his friends stopped them. But aren't all of us trying to reach the same goal of being really useful? 13 asked. Yes, but there are differences between us, Thomas said. Here, let me explain it to you. Thomas and 13 were puffing to Rolf's castle. 13 was having a blast. He felt like a really useful engine. Thomas and 13 arrived at Rolf's castle with the quarry rock. Wow, is that a real castle? 13 asked in awe. Yes, it is, Thomas said cheekily. One of the biggest landmarks in Sodor history. Lady puffed into the station. Hello, Thomas. Who's your friend? Lady asked. Hi, Lady. This is 13. He is learning from me today, Thomas replied. Hi, 13. I'm Lady. It's nice to meet you, Lady said. 13's cheeks were redder than James. Nice to meet you too. I hope we can become friends, 13 said nervously. Lady couldn't help but smile. We already are, dear, Lady said. Oh, Thomas. Lady Hat says you need to go see Sir Topham Hatt as soon as you're done. Lady then puffed away from the two engines. Thomas and 13 met Sir Topham Hatt at Knapford Station. Thomas, I need you to pick up a delivery that was sent to Brendam Docks by accident and take it to the Knapford Harbor. Boomed Sir Topham Hatt. Yes, sir, Thomas replied cheerfully. 13, you can't continue to shunt at the harbor until Thomas comes back, Sir Topham Hatt said. Yes, sir, 13 said sheeply, though he wanted to help Thomas with the train. Don't worry, 13. I'll be back before you know it, Thomas said as he began puffing to the turntable. 13 was left alone. He felt sad. He wanted to keep feeling really useful. 13 was shunting trucks in the harbor. Thomas had been gone for a while. He hadn't come back with the delivery train. 13 went to talk to Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt hadn't heard anything about Thomas either. He suggested to check Brendam Docks to see if Thomas had collected the train. Thomas was broken down on the line. His driver and fireman went to call for the breakdown train. 13 puffed around the corner and saw Thomas on the line. "What happened, Thomas?" 13 asked, worried. "My safety valve is just old and worn out. Just need to have it cleaned and replaced. Surprisingly, this isn't the first time that this has happened," Thomas said, trying to lighten the mood. "Who's gonna finish your delivery today? There isn't a lot of time left," 13 said. Thomas then had an idea fly into his funnel. "You can take care of it for me," Thomas suggested. "What?" 13 said, surprised. "I can't take your train. I barely know how to shunt." "But you do know where the harbor is," Thomas replied. "You can take the track behind you and follow it back to the harbor. I know you can do it, 13. I believe in you." 13 pondered for a second. "If you think I can do it, then I'll do it for you," 13 said cheerfully. After 13 shunted Thomas into a siding, he coupled up to the train. "Everyone ready?" 13 asked.
I'm ready to go, matey,
Scruffy said. "I am too ready, Mr. New Engine," Toad replied. "All right, let's do this," 13 said, as he blew his whistle proudly. 13 began puffing out of the docks. It was hard work, but he didn't care. 13 saw newer sights around the island. He was having a wonderful time. He passed over bridges. And past sports fields. He was enjoying every second of running the train. After a decent journey, 13 finally arrived at the harbor. The workmen clapped and cheered for him as he arrived. Even Sir Topham Hatt was impressed. "Well done, 13! Well done!" he boomed proudly. 13 was tired, but he was happy that he made everyone proud. The next morning, Thomas was waiting for 13 to arrive at the quarry for more teaching. He was shocked at what he saw coming towards him. He saw a small engine that was colored blue. 13 puffed proudly into the quarry. "Nice paint job, 13. You look just like me," Thomas puffed cheerfully. "They asked me what color I wanted to be painted, and I chose the color of an engine that inspires me the most. And that's you," 13 said proudly. Thomas couldn't help but beam from buffer to footplate. "Well, this was a nice surprise. However, you're not the only one with a surprise for you," Thomas said. Edward puffed out from behind Thomas. "Hello, 13. My name is Edward. Edward taught me everything I needed to know. Now, I want him to give you some of that knowledge he gave me. We are all three going to be working together here at the quarry today," Thomas stated happily. "I'm ready to learn from the best," 13 said cheerfully. The engines blew their whistles loudly, each of them excited for the days ahead. 13 blew his whistle the loudest of all. He really found his new home on the Island of Sodor.
The shipment date is set, master,
Splatter said deviously.
Good, Diesel stated. And what about the progress on Plan Steamy? Already in progress, sir,
Splatter replied.
Good. When we get done, they won't even know what hit them.